Check out FlipsideGaming.com for all your gaming needs. Use the promo code HEROES to save 10% on all orders over $10 and support the channel at the same time. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and today we got some more announcements on new Magic the Gathering products from Wizards of the Coast. Quite a few announcements, actually. We're going to run through all of them. Here's the full story in case you didn't see it. Basically, earlier this afternoon, the German language Wizards of the Coast site accidentally posted an article, maybe a little too early, that mentioned these products. So, in response, a few hours later, Wizards of the Coast put out the full announcement articles, actually 3 of them. I'm going to link them in the description below so you can check them out for yourself if you want to read through them, but I'm going to go over the highlights for you here. Unfortunately, we don't have any product shots or pictures. This probably happened pretty quick, so it's all text. But I'll let you know what to expect for some of these products coming out. Actually, some of them in June, which isn't really that far off. And there's some good ones here, actually, that I'm pretty impressed with. So let's just get right into it. We're going to start off with Battlebond. Okay, so what is Battlebond? Here's some excerpts from the announcement. Battlebond is this year's Draft Innovation set. You've seen Draft Innovation sets in years past with Conspiracy Take the Crown, and Unstable. For 2018, we're doing something brand new, Battlebond. Battlebond is the first set in Magic's history designed specifically for two-headed giant play. Some sets, like Oath of the Gatewatch, have dabbled with this in the past, and Battlebond takes that to the next level. The new mechanics in Battlebond are unlike anything we've ever done in Magic, and they really elevate the promise of two-headed giant to its full potential. For limited, you can play Battlebond in either sealed deck or booster draft. Like Conspiracy, it's a mix of reprint cards and new cards. There are 254 unique cards in total, and 85 of those cards are brand new, all of which will immediately be legal in Commander, Legacy, and Vintage. The rest are all reprints, some of which even have spiffy new artwork, and many of them I think you'll be quite excited for. So I like the sound of this. I always enjoyed the Conspiracy sets. Unstable was a lot of fun. That's a very unique set, though. I don't expect something quite like Unstable here. But just the fact that you're able to bring in a friend, play as a team, I think that's a really smart idea just generally, because what better way to get somebody involved into Magic who's maybe a little nervous to play or a little unsure of the game than to actually just play on their team and kind of help them through the process. It's a great gateway to get more people into the game. I think that's fantastic. And anytime you can get more reprints out there, I'm all for it. There's actually quite a few reprints, considering 254 unique cards, only 85 of them are new. So it's going to be a lot of reprints here. I'm sure there'll be some good ones, kind of like we saw in Conspiracy 2. So this is actually pretty sweet. A little more information on it as well. In Battlebond, we're going to Kylum, a never-before-seen plane in the multiverse. On this world, beings flock from all over the plane to the Arena of Valor's Reach, where 2-on-2 combat is the pinnacle of sport. The goal of the combatants isn't to kill their opponents outright, but to defeat them with style and flair. It's not really a win unless your spells and spectacles cause the crowd to go wild in the process. What kind of flavor can you expect? Battlebond goes to a rich well of flavor Magic has never touched before, sports and games. Battlebond is our love letter to sports and esports alike, so a flavor based around a world where there's competitive sports and team sports. I think that's actually kind of a cool idea. I like the fact that it sounds like we'll still, of course, be a very fantasy-esque world like you normally would see in Magic the Gathering, but to take some real-world elements, competitions, sporting events, like an Olympic Games type thing maybe, or something like that, I think is actually really sweet. So I like the flavor. I like the idea of this set. I've always been a big Conspiracy fan, so hey, I'm looking forward to this one. Now, here's the wrap-up details. Battlebond, 269 cards. I'm assuming those extra cards are the basic lands. Release date June 8th, 2018. This will be available in English, Chinese Simplified, and Japanese, $3.99 for a booster pack, so that doesn't change. All right, let's move on to a brand new free Magic the Gathering Companion App that they announced. This app will be available free on iOS and Android phones in every language in which Magic is published. We'll have more information as the day gets closer, but this is supposed to come out in 2018 sometime. And they gave us some notes as to what we can expect. And it actually sounds cool. I mean, for a free app, hey, you can't expect the world, but this has a lot here. Create, manage, and track home tournaments. I kind of like this idea because you're able to basically have your own tournaments at home, or maybe you're at the game store and you're not playing in a sanctioned tournament, you're with your friends or what have you, and you want to have something a little more formal. You can do that. It's also going to track like your wins and losses, so you can kind of watch that as time goes on. I think that's cool. look up card information on the fly. I mean, granted, you can do that with your web browser on Gather or something like that now, but having it all in one place is kind of cool. Keep track of life totals, and again, you can keep track of your life total, opponent's life total, and ultimately, again, your record, how well you do over a period of time. Stay up to date on Magic news. I'm sure we'll just link kind of to the website. Keep in touch with your play group through social linking that lets you invite friends to events simultaneously, track life totals, and manage a friends list. Of course, you'd kind of expect that from an app nowadays. And finally, learn more about Magic through access to video tutorials, glossaries, rule lookups. Sounds pretty sweet. I mean, could you find all this stuff probably using your web browser or maybe other apps that exist? Sure, no doubt. But it's free, and it's all in one place, and it's officially from Wizards, so you know they'll put the money and the attention into it. So I think it's actually pretty sweet. I like the idea. Looking forward to seeing this one. All right, but wait, there's more. This is a big one. Commander fans, we got you covered here. So, 2 announcements for Commander products. First, Commander Anthology Volume 2 releases June 8th, the same day as Battlebond. I don't know why they do that. This is very much like the first Commander Anthology, it sounds like. There's going to be 4 previous released 100 card decks, including 13 premium foil commanders. Then, August 10th, you're going to get the Commander 2018 edition decks. There's going to be 4 of them again, featuring 12 premium foil commanders. So again, we're going to get 4 decks. I'm fine with that. I felt like 4 was enough last year. I didn't feel like I was missing that 5th one, so I think that's fine. As for the rest of the information, the Anthology Volume 2, they're saying is going to have 400 cards, June 8th, 2018 release. It's going to be in English, retail price $164.99 for the product. And then the Commander 2018 decks, 400 cards, August 10th, 2018. And it will be available in English, French, German, Italian, Japanese, Portuguese, Spanish, and $39.99 a piece for each of the 4 decks. All right, next is an interesting one. Signature Spellbook Jace. Now, they say this is a spiritual successor to the From the Vault series, but with a signature twist. Each signature spellbook is themed around a planeswalker and the spells that define who they are. Jace Beleren, fresh off having his memory restored on Ixalan, has plenty in his arsenal. Each signature spellbook will contain 1 premium foil and 8 cards that fit with the planeswalker's identity. They will have an MSRP of $19.99. This will apply to the United States and English only, and this one comes out June 15th, 2018. So a few things jump out at me here. First off, the word spiritual successor to the From the Vault series makes it sound like the From the Vault series is gone. That's the way I would interpret that anyway. I guess we'll find out. But it sounds like this is the replacement for that. And I'm not sad about that. I feel like From the Vault kind of ran its course. It was always very expensive. And this is a little bit cheaper in $19.99, which is nice. Now, I don't know how they're going to distribute these. If it's the same way as From the Vault, then maybe we're not really going to be spending $19.99 for this. Maybe it's $50 or something like that, because that's what would happen with From the Vault, because they were very, very limited. So maybe it's a similar thing, but if they are distributed in a more normal way that they would do with their other products, then who knows? Maybe these even show up in big box stores. We don't know yet. This is all speculation. So if that's the case, $20 for a Planeswalker, which I'm assuming is going to be a returning Planeswalker, and some good reprints, that might not be a bad idea, and it allows you to get those reprints out there and get them out there faster and quicker and in higher numbers even. So I like the idea of this product just generally. I also got to wonder which Jace we're getting. Now it says Jace Beleren, fresh off having memory restored, so it could be the original one, but they don't really specifically call that out. What if it was Jace the Mind Sculptor? That would actually be kind of funny if they just go ahead and ban it in Modern, throw it in packs of the Master set, Masters 25, as a Mythic, and then sell this product separately. So if you still can't get a Jace, you can just spend $20 to pick one up. But I gotta wonder too, if that's the case, would stores really sell it for $20, or would they sell it to something closer to Jace's going for on the secondary market? And that could be an issue too. So I guess we'll have to wait and see how this one unfolds. This could have some potential issues around it, but at the same time, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I think generally it's a good idea. Also, I want to point out, it says premium foil for the Planeswalker. The other cards don't appear to be in foil. But it doesn't sound like they're doing the specialty foiling process. I think they would call that out specifically if they were, which is a good thing, because that always led to issues, of course, with warping with the From the Vault series. And here's the recap. 9 cards will be included June 15th, 2018, in English, $19.99 US only. Okay, here's the last one. And this one's actually interesting too. Finally, we're trying something a little new with a pair of Chinese market-specific Planeswalker decks, featuring new Planeswalkers created particularly for China. Now, don't worry, you'll have an opportunity to get a similar English version of the same product created for international audiences, Both will release on June 22nd, 2018. So specialty Planeswalker decks trying to appeal to the Chinese market. Of course, business-wise, is probably a good move to try to grow globally. But I also like the fact that they're giving us an English version too, and hopefully they just print enough of those and we don't have like a Portal 3 Kingdom situation on our hands. I don't think they would do that in this day and age. They know better. So I'm sure there'll be plenty of these to go around. But I don't know. I'm intrigued by it, if nothing else. And here's the breakdown. And I'm not even going to try. Global Series. And a couple words that unfortunately I can't pronounce. And there's going to be 80 cards, release date June 22nd, 2018. And this will be, of course, this version anyway will be available in English, although the other one will be in Chinese Simplified. MSRP $29.99. I'm assuming that's $29.99 each. Sounds like there's two of these. So it would be like $60 if you're trying to get both of them. So I'm interested to see this one. I think it could be cool. And I'm always excited to see Wizards take on maybe what other countries or other areas of the world are interested in. So this could be fun. I mean, I liked Portal 3 Kingdoms for that reason. So very interesting stuff that came out today, no doubt. Looking forward to learning more about all of these products, actually. And these are kind of intriguing to me. Now, hopefully Wizards kind of pulls back just a little bit this year compared to last year. I feel like a lot of good products fell through the cracks last year due to the fact that they just pushed so much out, especially at the end of the year. Moving the Conspiracy-esque set up to the summer might be a smart idea, as long as they don't try to replace it with a whole other set at the end of the year or something like that. That might be too much. But I think there's some room to breathe, because even if you get, say, another Master set and you get the Fall set, as well as some other supplemental products, I think that's probably more than enough product. And then hopefully you wouldn't run into the product glut that we ran into last holiday season. So I guess we'll see. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below about all of these things. Until next time, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe. Have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible by the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.